Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dread Time Stories. I'm your host, Dr. Phobia, and tonight our story comes from the literary series Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. So sit back, relax, and enjoy The Bride. A young couple got married, and after the wedding, they held the reception at the bride's grandmother's house. All their family and friends arrived, and they laughed, danced, and sang long into the night. After the wedding reception, the guests decided to play a game of hide and seek. The groom covered his eyes and began to count to 100, while his new bride and the other guest ran out of the room, looking for a place to hide. Eventually, the groom had found everyone except his beautiful bride. The other guest began calling out her name and searched everywhere for the young woman. They began to grow more and more uneasy when they couldn't find any trace of her. Eventually, they gave up searching, and everyone assumed that the girl had ran away and left her husband. As the weeks went by, the husband accepted that his bride must have had second thoughts about their marriage. He decided to forget about her and go on with his life. A few years later, a cleaning lady was dusting in the attic when she came across an old trunk. Out of curiosity, she opened it. Inside the trunk, she found the rotting corpse of a young woman, still dressed in a bridal gown. There was a wedding ring on one bony finger. It was the missing bride. She must have hidden in the trunk and accidentally locked herself inside. It was impossible to tell if she had suffocated or starved to death, but her face was frozen in a silent scream. That was The Bride. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for listening. Like I always say in closing, check under your bed, look in your closet, and sleep with the light on. The life you save may very well be your own. Good night, everyone.